Now that we had a sort of overview of what this exercise was going to be about, we are going to start by implementing our first function, which is going to be tcell create. So tcell create is one of the functions which is in linky.c, not linky.h as I just clicked. So we're going to go in linky.c and we see here our tcell create function. Well, for now this function doesn't do anything useful, it just returns null. We are going to change that in 1 second. So what do we need to do here? Well, I am given an integer, okay, properly named data, and I need to create a tcell structure, assign this parameter to the field also named data, and then set the next field of that data structure to null and return the address of this newly allocated data structure. So we need a tcell star p, which we could also call a tp cell p. Okay, remember the type def that we had. This pointer is going to be assigned a malloc of what is the size of the element or elements we want to allocate. T cell, size of T cell. How many do we want? Simply one. So I just put a parenthesis. I just allocated here one T cell element, and I'm going to make sure that if P is equal to null, then I'm going to make sure that I return null as well. Okay, return null. This is the end of my error handling here. Now, what about if P is different than null? If P is different than null, malloc function correctly. I'm going to keep working. Okay, so what do I do? P arrow data equal data. Why am I using the arrow notation? It's really easy to figure out whether you need to use arrow notation for pointer for access to a field or dot notation. P, what is on the left of my arrow, P is a pointer on T cell. To access an element, a field of the T cell structure pointed to my P, I can use the arrow. If I want to use a dot notation, what is to the left of the dot need to be a struct T cell itself, a T cell itself. In my case, I would have to dereference P to find myself on a T cell. And there I could use a dot notation. So it's your choice really. You can use this notation or you can use this notation. Here, they are equivalent, but you need to understand when the arrow notation is available to you, when it is not. Okay, and once we are done, we return P. So let's save for now. Okay, there's not much we can really do here. Okay, there's not much we can do because we can just create a T cell here. And if you look at the test that we have here, okay, T cell, star list, etc., we create an element here. We are going to create an element every time to add them to the front or the tail of the linked list, but we don't do much more than that. So we are going to simply compile to make sure that we didn't introduce syntactical error, but there is not much testing that we can do just with this function. So let's go for compiling. We can choose recursive or iterative, doesn't matter, okay, since we didn't really do anything significant in those files. Compilation is okay, so syntactically this first function is compiling okay, and we are going to wait to be actually implementing the next one as well, the tcell display, to be able to start testing things. So we are going to prepare ourselves by going into the linky iterative.c